Hey you guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you clicked on this video, you know why you did. You want to see me install this lovely wig. So without further ado, I'm not going to hold you up. I'm not going to talk. Just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get right into the video. Period, guys. Get into the sleigh. Alright, so I'm gonna start by applying my wig cap because your girl got red hair now, so we need a wig cap. But I just want to show you guys how what I did was I slicked my my natural hair down, and I used these what are they called? Black paper strips. I don't know. I used that and I sat under the dryer for like an hour, and then I just tied it up and let the rest air dry overnight, and this is how it came out. So just gonna go ahead and put my wig cap on now. Don't mind my nails. I know they've just been looking raggedy in all these videos, but so I do have a 360 degree wig. I'm not gonna be installing it as that today. I'm just gonna put it on regular frontal today because I don't have time. Not for this install. So you guys should already know this step, but for those who don't, all you do is cut your ear tab so that your cap can lay as flat as possible, and then you take your Got To Be Freeze spray, or if you use glue on your cap. I personally don't. I use Got To Be Freeze spray, and I put a little bit of glue to hold the ear tab. So right here, I'm just taking the blow dryer and drying that first layer. I'm then gonna go back in with a second layer of freeze spray just to make sure that that cap is stuck to my head. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, this was actually really hard to do with them nails on. I've done install with nails on before, but like for some reason on myself it was super hard. So like you guys will see me struggling a bit, and it was because of my nails, because if I didn't have the nails on, this would have been so much quicker than what it was. So all you want to do is cut off the excess cap that isn't sprayed down. And what I like to do is I like to put my wig on and make sure that there is not too much cap sticking out from under the lace, if that makes sense. You guys will see it in the next clip. So right here, I'm just trying it on to see how much more cap I have to cut. And as you guys can see, I did have to go back and make some adjustments because it was a little bit too much cap for me. Baby, I'm ready. What is it giving? What is it giving, stink? All right, so that is fine. That is fine. Let's practice a little bit. Here I'm just going to apply some of my foundation color just to get it to blend more. Now you guys will see that my cap was a little light, but it's okay. It didn't look bad, but that's just something I would go back in and fix if I could. I would make the cap a little bit darker to match my skin tone. So I also went ahead and applied the same foundation color on the lace of the wig to give it a more natural look. This step is important. You need to clean your hairline with rubbing alcohol so that the glue can stick more. And this glue right here, y'all, this was my first time using this glue, and let me tell y'all, I wore this wig for over a week in 90-degree weather, and when I tell you guys this wig did not budge, it did not budge with this glue. I believe I put 3 layers on each section, maybe even 2, but even with 2 layers, this wig did not move at all. Here I'm just placing the lace right into that glue. You could kind of see like I'm pulling it and stretching it out to try to get it to melt as best as possible into my scalp. So ladies, another tip is to not use your fingertips when pushing the lace into the glue, because one, your finger has oil in it, which causes the glue to turn white. So I know you guys can see the white cast underneath that lace, but that's just the cap. I should have used a darker foundation, but at the end of the install, it did not look like that. Over time, it didn't look like that. I wound up putting makeup on it off camera and it looked much better, but you don't want to use your finger to initially set the lace into that glue, because it will leave a permanent white cast. To make it easier on myself, I am cutting the lace into 3 sections. I just like to work in sections. It's way easier for me. Some people like to work in whole, but I feel like you get a better result once you cut it, because I feel like it's more flat, if that makes sense. I feel like when it's whole like that, it lifts up and bubbles, and that's what causes creasing in your lace. So I like to cut it and make sure that every section is flat on its own. If you guys want to see how I dyed, plucked, and bleached this wig, make sure you guys go check out my last video that was uploaded last Sunday. So I just like to tie my lace down with a skinny elastic band, and then I'll put my other headband on top of that just to secure it, and I like to let that sit for about 10 minutes before I take it off and go ahead and cut the lace. This is just to ensure that the glue is all dry and that your lace is actually melted. Alright, so I got this wig from Moonmagic off of AliExpress, and it's a 360 wig. I think it's 130 density. Yeah, 130 density 360 wig. This is my first ever wig. So let me tell you what I did. I accidentally cut the lace in the back, like just a little bit, like cut a hole in it. So I think that's why I'm getting a lot more shedding. But the wig is soft. I like it so far. That was my mistake. So yeah, that was dumb. But I washed it, I dyed it, bleached the knots, all that good jazz. So you guys can see that some of that white cast that was there is actually gone because the glue is all the way dry. So working in sections, I'm going to take my razor blade and I'm going to move it in a jagged motion to try to create a realistic hairline. Make sure you guys are careful with using a blade. This was a little bit more hard for me because I did have nails and I did make a mistake with cutting my lace. I cut one side up a little too high, but it's okay. It's nothing a little makeup can't fix, and I actually applied this wig a second time and it looks totally fine. I did the wig cap method, the right shade, and just pulled the lace up a little bit more, and you can't even tell that it was cut wrong. So please don't roast me in the comments. I'm not really used to doing baby hairs. This was actually really hard for me. I normally don't do baby hairs, but for the purpose of the video, I was like, let me just be extra. So I tried to add me some. They wasn't perfect, but you know, they got the job done. Noticed that my part is not in the middle, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fix that because it make my hair look lopsided. I'm like, something is off and I don't know what, and now I know what it was. It was my part. It was not in the middle. And I know y'all seen that. Y'all could have told me that it was like crooked. Y'all just leaving me out like that. But okay, this is how my mama taught me how to get it in the center. Yeah. If you guys would like to see more hair videos on my channel, make sure you comment down below more hair videos so I know what you guys want to see. I'm really feeling this. So you guys, this was the final result. I hope you guys like the outcome. It's definitely not perfect. I'm definitely not professional, but this is just what I do. I did make a little mistake here, but that's nothing a little makeup can't fix. So if you guys have this problem, just, you know, dab it with a little bit of makeup. But anyways, hope you guys like the outcome of this wig install. I'll do an updated review on this hair in a future video if you guys would like to see it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at _queenday__. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching.